Tom Aspinall is back, but not quite. The heavy beef between Makhachev and Topuria behind the scenes, and the anti-hero Paulo Costa being issued a death threat by a Russian who wants to become Brazil's new favorite. This is your daily UFC news roundup. Go ahead and leave a like to support the channel, subscribe so you don't miss a thing, and let's get straight into what really matters. UFC heavyweight champion Tom Aspinall is officially back in the gym, grinding through his training routine after recovering from a delicate eye surgery. This procedure was the direct result of a serious injury sustained in his last outing, a high-stakes clash back in October where an illegal strike from Ciryl Gane forced a frustrating halt to the champion's momentum. While Aspinall is clearly itching to get back to 100%, he's currently operating under strict medical limitations. He hasn't been fully cleared for combat or heavy contact yet, which means his preparation is currently limited to light physical work and technical drills without the risk of further ocular damage. In a recent update on his YouTube channel, the Brit shared that while he's back in the building, it's a controlled process for now. Not much has been happening, just got back into the gym and I'm doing light training, Aspinall admitted. I'm still waiting for full clearance for contact because of my eye. But I'm back, doing bits and pieces, and I'll be showing more of that throughout the week. Honestly, this heavyweight division is starting to feel like a waiting room. While we wait for the real champion to see straight, the rest of the division has to keep moving. But let's be real for a second. Was that eye poke from Gane truly accidental, or was it a tactical move to slow down a guy who was looking unstoppable? And do you think Aspinall comes back with the same confidence, or will he be eye-shy the next time a finger gets near his face? Drop a comment below if you think Aspinall is still the baddest man on the planet, or if this injury is the beginning of the end for his reign. While the champion waits for the green light, the UFC has already moved to keep the gears turning by booking a massive interim title fight. Alex Poatan Pereira and Ciryl Gane are set to collide at UFC on June 14th. This matchup is historic, not just because it's happening at the White House event, but because the winner will inevitably be the one to welcome Aspinall back for a title unification. It's a Shark Tank at the top right now, and the stakes couldn't be higher. Some explosive behind-the-scenes drama has just surfaced involving the pound-for-pound kings. Islam Makhachev and Ilia Topuria, ranked numbers 1 and 2 in the P4P rankings, were apparently much closer to a super fight than the public ever realized. Or at least, that's the narrative coming from Islam's camp. Makhachev, the former lightweight king and current welterweight title holder, decided to pull back the curtain on the negotiations for the June event. According to Islam, the UFC's original plan was to have him go on a collision course with El Matador Topuria. However, the fight collapsed because Topuria allegedly asked for a delusional amount of money. Taking to social media, Makhachev didn't hold back, clearly annoyed by the versions of the story Topuria has been telling. "I'm tired of hearing stories made up by Topuria and his team," Makhachev posted on X. "I got the call and I accepted the fight. The next day, they told me he asked for an unrealistic purse. The UFC refused and he backed out. That's it. Even his manager confirmed this. Ilia, stop talking. Every interview you give tells a different story. You backed out and you know it." Let's call it like it is. Topuria is acting like he's the biggest star in the history of the sport after one title defense. Asking for unrealistic money to face the #1 fighter in the world? That sounds like a textbook duck. Is he truly trying to get paid his worth? Or is he just terrified that Islam's wrestling would end the El Matador hype train for good? Do you think Topuria deserves McGregor-level money? Or should he shut up and fight the best? I want to see the Topuria fans and the Islam fans going at it in the comments. Finally, we have to talk about the weirdest situation in MMA right now. The civil war between Paulo Costa and his own country. The relationship between the Brazilian fighter and his home crowd has completely soured. It's reached a point where Costa's upcoming opponent, the undefeated Russian Azamat Murzakanov, has been flooded with messages of support from Brazilians ahead of their clash at UFC 327 this Saturday. The fire was lit when Murzakanov took to social media to promise he would kill Costa in the octagon, adding, "On April 11th, Paulo Costa is dead. I will get justice for all of Brazil." Instead of being offended, a large portion of the Brazilian MMA community embraced the threat. Murzakanov is leaning into the role of the Brazilian hero, even promising that if he hits 100,000 followers before the fight, he will walk out carrying the Brazilian flag. Borrachinha really did this to himself. He went from a potential national idol to a guy who spends more time tweeting memes and drinking secret juice than actually finishing fights. It's honestly embarrassing to see a Brazilian fighter get booed by his own people while they cheer for a Russian Terminator to take his head off. Are you guys actually pulling for Murzakanov to humble him, or are you still standing by Costa? Is Borrachinha's career over if he loses this one? Let the chaos unfold in the comments. Well, MMA fans, that was our news roundup for today. Every day there is a new video talking about everything that happens in the world of the UFC. If you want to stay ahead of the curve, hit that like button and subscribe right now. We are in this together. See ya.